Hey guys, Jehuty here with another Season 4 changelog video. Today we're tackling Julia. First up, her new move, forward, forward, 4. Storm Chaser, comes out at 20 frames, does 25 damage, leaves the opponent in a knockdown state, and gives her guaranteed follow-ups. It is a high, so it is duckable, keep that in mind, and on block it is +2. So it is still safe and has a few plus frames to it. Nice addition for Julia. Now we have a new semi-new move, which is the old forward for 1. And what's happened with this move is that she is now able to cancel the second hit. So if you press forward for 1 and then press down afterwards, she'll cancel the second hit into a crouch state. And she's at -2 when she does this, but then she has access to her crouch mix-up game. Now in chronological order, let's go through the rest of the changes. Now we have down, forward. So there was an issue here which has now been fixed. So fix an issue in which low parry could not be performed. So now this bug or this issue has now been fixed. So you should be able to low parry by pressing down, forward as well. Now we have back 3. And what's happened here is adjusted the motion since it was difficult for the opponent in jump status to land a mid attack. So if you've seen my other Season 4 videos, this is more of consistency fixes. This means that it's a slight nerf to Julia, but now people who are throwing out hop kicks or mid-air attacks should be able to hit her even if she goes into this low move. So next up is back 4. So what's happened here is we've gotten the frames changed. Change the frame advantage when the move is blocked from +1 frames to -2. So now it's been nerfed by 3 frames. It doesn't recover as quickly anymore, but it's still safe. Next up we have back 1 +2, and this has received numerous changes. So first off, increase the recovery time after the move hits by 1 frame. I don't know why they did this. This means maybe it's slightly harder to get the follow-up combo. However, there are more changes to this move, and the next one is change the frame advantage when blocked from -13 to -14. So now she will eat bigger punishers after this move has been blocked. And then lastly we have decrease the distance between the character and the opponent when the move is blocked. So this means that it's now even going to be easier for people to punish her because now the move doesn't have as much pushback. Forward 1 +2 has also been nerfed. It has 2 changes. First change is to its damage. It now does 23 damage. It used to do 27. And the second change is to the move on block. And what's happened here is that it used to be -7 on block. It's now -9, so it's still safe, but really it's just barely safe. So definitely she gives up her turn on that move. Now we have down, forward 1, 2. What's happened here is that shorten the recovery time after the move hits by 5 frames. So that just means that Julia will be able to get on the offensive 5 frames quicker. But it also means if you use this in combos, it'll be easier to get the follow-ups afterwards. So if you use it to transition into the wall, that's definitely a nice little buff for Julia. Now we have while running to 1 or instant while running to 1. And what's happened here is change the opponent's behavior when the move hits in midair. So I'm struggling to replicate it a bit here, but what's actually happening is that the opponent doesn't fly as far anymore. So that means that when this move is used in a combo, which it actually is, as a wall carry tool, it's now been nerfed. However, it still has decent wall travel, that's for sure. So now we have while rising 3. So what's happened here is decrease the distance between the character and the opponent when the move lands as a counter hit. So on counter hit, this move grants her a knockdown, and that means that it's easier for her now to get her follow-ups afterwards, or just generally her Okizeme game if she decides to go for that. Definitely a nice little buff. Next while rising move is while rising 4. So what's happened here is change the damage from 21 to 17, so the damage output has been nerfed. And they've also changed the frame data. So it used to be -15 on block, I did not know that, so launch punishable, but it's now -12. So now it's safer, so the move has been buffed and nerfed at the same time. Now we come to her while crouching down forward 4-3, and the second hit specifically now does less damage. It used to do 23 and now it just does 20. This is definitely a big nerf for Julia because you see this move a lot in setups and generally just by itself, because it is a good move, so that's a nerf for Julia. Now we have 3 sidestep moves. The first one is during sidestep 2. What's happened here is decrease the distance between the character and the opponent when the move hits. So this is a buff because Julia has a +3 when this move connects. So now it should be easier for her to continue her assault because she is in plus frames. Yeah, next sidestep move is during sidestep 4. And what's happened here is change the frame advantage upon hits from +3 frames to neutral, which is ±0 frames. So that means that she doesn't have those frame advantages anymore when the move connects. So that's a nerf. And then the last sidestep move is during sidestep 3+4. So this is her launcher out of sidestep. And what's happened here is reduce the frequency at which the character would move through the opponent in specific situations. So you could see this as a buff, but it's more of, you know, a fix to how the move should actually work. Julia's last change comes to her grab out of Swift Step. So if you press forward 3 and then 1+2, she'll grab the opponent, but the change in itself is to mid-air enemies. So this relates to this move being used in combos mainly, and it's been buffed in that regard. It used to do 30 damage this way, but now it does 35 damage. So you're going to see this as a combo ender more often, especially on floor break stages. So yeah, that about does all Julia's changes. I think overall she's been slightly nerfed. Thanks for watching till to the end. Consider subscribing because I put out content like this and other guides out all the time. Of course, leave a like because that helps me out, but mostly I'd like to know your feedback on how to get better in the comment section. This is your boy Jehuty, and I'll see you on the next one.